Lord, I feel your presence. Your blessing will accompany me this day. Today, let's reflect together on what it means to feel God's presence so close, as if He were by our side in every moment, in every challenge, in every joy. Imagine what it would be like to start the day with this certainty, knowing that you are not alone and that God, with His infinite goodness, is looking after you. This feeling brings peace, security, and gives us the strength to face whatever lies ahead. What if I told you that this is the secret to living a day with purpose, with more serenity and confidence? If you've ever felt God's presence in a special way, or want to feel this peace on a daily basis, subscribe to the channel and enjoy this video. Also, share it with someone who needs this comfort. Let's spread this message of faith and hope together, so that more people can live each day with the certainty that God is present in their lives. Life often throws unexpected challenges at us. There are moments of uncertainty, when we feel lost or alone, as if no one can understand or help us. But when we feel God's presence, everything changes. It's like a light that illuminates the path and reminds us that we are protected, that we don't have to carry our burdens alone. God's presence is a relief, a rest for our hearts, and an invisible force that sustains us. And have you noticed how this feeling of peace can transform the way you see the world? In Psalms, we are reminded several times that God is our refuge, our fortress. Imagine a shelter where you can hide during a storm, a place where you feel safe and protected from everything. That is God's presence in our lives. When we try to feel this presence throughout the day, we turn every moment into a space of protection. This inner security allows us to face whatever comes our way with more courage, because we know we're not alone. And when we know we're protected, how does this influence our decisions and actions? Feeling God's presence doesn't have to be complicated. We can start the day with a sincere prayer, opening our hearts so that He can guide us and bless our every step. During the day, simple pauses, a moment of silence, a deep breath reminding us that God is there by our side. This exercise brings us closer to Him and helps us to develop a constant awareness of His presence. Even in the simplest tasks, such as working, studying, or looking after the family, we can feel that God is supporting us, strengthening us. And did you know that every little prayer is an opportunity to connect with God? When we feel God's presence, we are blessed in a unique way. His blessing is more than prosperity or fulfillment. It is peace, a feeling that everything is right, even when the world around us seems chaotic. Feeling this blessing on a daily basis transforms our way of seeing things, helps us face problems with hope, makes us see the goodness around us and practice gratitude. This presence teaches us that even in difficult times, God is present, guiding and protecting us. Lord, today we want to thank you for your presence in our lives. We know that your goodness accompanies us and that your blessing never fails. We ask that, on this day, we may feel your love in every moment. May every step we take be guided by you. May every decision be blessed by your wisdom. Give us strength to face the challenges, patience to deal with the difficulties, and joy to celebrate the victories. May your peace fill us, Lord, and may we feel your presence in everything we do. Amen. Can you imagine the power of starting every day with a prayer like that? Prayer is an invitation for God to be part of our day. When we stop to pray, we surrender our path to Him, and this gives us a greater purpose. Prayer connects us with what is divine, strengthens us spiritually, and helps us to see what really matters. Every prayer brings us closer to God, and this transforms not only our day but also who we are. But what if prayer was the beginning of an even greater transformation in your life? Feeling God's presence every day is an exercise in faith. It requires us to be open and willing to listen to His voice, even in the smallest things. We can invite Him to be with us in every situation, remembering that He is our refuge and our strength. Living with this awareness brings peace and joy and teaches us to trust God at all times, whether good or challenging. Imagine how much your life can change by living each day with this constant presence of God. When we experience this peace and security, it's natural to want to share it with others. Many people around us are in need of this comfort, this certainty that God is there for them too. By spreading this message, we are bringing love, hope, and healing to hearts that are suffering. Whether it's through a friendly word, a gesture of support, or, as in this video, a message of faith, we can make a difference. If this message has touched your heart, subscribe to the channel, like this video, and share it with someone who needs to feel God's presence in their life. Together, we can create a community of faith where everyone is welcome and where everyone can experience God's love. May God's blessing accompany you today and always. Remember, God's presence is the greatest gift we can have. May we feel His peace, His love, and His blessing at every moment of this day. May each day be a new beginning, with Him by our side.